Hi, this is Zoe from Greenmanity, and we are the eco-friendly wedding experts. The reason that I'm talking to you today is about wedding favours. And wedding favours are something that can be fabulous, can be absolutely lovely, can be a beautiful addition to a wedding. Conversely, can also be massively wasteful, ending up disposable and on landfill, and sometimes overlooked and therefore a complete waste of money. So I'm going to chat to you about wedding favours and why this warrants one of my soapbox rants, because it is something that I really struggle with in the industry. One of the many things that just puts my teeth on edge quite a lot when I'm running weddings because of the amount of disposable tat that we invariably see at a wedding. Well, wedding favours are traditionally a gift given to the guests by the couple as a thank you for coming to our wedding, as a little something extra nice for them when they sit down for the wedding breakfast. The wedding favour can take any or of many forms. It can be something that's edible, it can be something they can drink, it can be something to take away with them as a guest. So there are many things you can choose, some more wasteful, some more long-living than others. Traditionally, wedding favours were always sugared almonds. So literally, if you've never seen them or never heard of them, an almond, a whole almond covered in a hard sugar coating in a variety of pastel colours. And traditionally, this was what was always done. And to be honest, if you ask my mother, she thinks the best wedding favour ever is a sugared almond, despite the fact no one's really seen them in about 20 years. So they were something that was traditional, was eaten, and therefore there was no waste. However, the downside of them was that they were often given in little organza bags. And you only have to listen to any one of my rants about weddings based in the wedding industry to know my opinion on organza bags. Usually organza bags are made from non-recyclable, non-reusable materials. They are incredibly cheap, and that is largely because they've been made by a small child in a sweatshop in a far-off country, and the cost price is usually pence, if that, and there's a reason for that. So anything that you do for a wedding favour shouldn't be in a disposable or organza type bag. Quite often a popular choice for wedding favours, although this depends on your venue and their policy, are sometimes little miniatures of gin or whiskey or rum or whatever it may be. Fabulous again, however, quite often they're in little plastic bottles. So if you are going to opt for something like that, try and get a little glass bottle, because at least that is recyclable. Now, I understand that people want to give something that is nice for the guest to take away, and that's fabulous. If it's something that either has a purpose, has a value, or has longevity, brilliant, do it. But quite often, wedding favours get left, and I spend a lot of time after the wedding breakfast in that kind of turnaround time clearing up all of the favours that have been left and disposed of and just forgotten about, and then invariably they end up in the bin, which is a real shame and real disappointment and inevitably wasteful. So if you are going to do something for your guests, make sure it is something that they can do something with. So something eco-friendly and sustainable would be seed bombs, or a little tin of seeds, or something they can eat, Welsh cakes or a drink. It's something that they can do something with and take away and use. Alternatively, it doesn't have to be something that you give to every individual guest. What about putting something on the table? So quite often I've seen bowls of sweets or things like that everybody can try and everybody can have a few. Alternatively, it could be something that everybody can enjoy. So maybe it could be a game or something that would also work as an icebreaker at the table. Could be scented soy candles, which have no paraffin in and therefore are good for the environment and also burn down to nothing. A few of those on the table would be absolutely beautiful and everybody would enjoy them, and they're not going to go to waste and they're not going to be chucked away at the end of the day. So something along those lines. But kind of plastic tat, anything that's going to just break or chucked away. Ugh. The other thing that's quite often, if you've got children at your wedding, are activity packs for children. Now, I have a whole different issue with girls packs and boys packs, because why should girls just have fairy stuff and boys have, fire engines or whatever? So actually, maybe it could be something that would work for both boys and girls, and it doesn't have to come in individually plastic wrapped packaging. It could be a really nice crayon set or colouring books or anything, joke books, anything that can be used to entertain the children, but it doesn't have to be chuck-awayable. So I hope that helps, but please just think, if you want to give something for your guests, make sure it's something that has a use and they can take away with them, and they will actually either use or something they can keep and cherish. Yeah, please just don't make it chuck-awayable, and please don't make it ending up on landfill or in an incinerator, because it just, it goes against the grain. Thank you.